Murray.
Hey,
Hey.
Mr. Franklin, buddy.
Come on, Gene. That's all bullshit.
Thank you, Murray.
What's with the face? I mean, are you part of the protest?
No. No, I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe in anything.
We're gonna go with it.
Thank you, Murray.
Okay? We're going right after Dr. Sally.
I love Dr. Sally.
Good. Well, someone will come and get you, okay? Perfect. Good luck.
Thanks, Murray.
Good.
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
No.
What you know about rolling down?
What's wrong with your real name?
That's what you called me on the show. A Joker. Do you remember?
Did I?
I don't know.
Well, if you say so, kid, Joker it is. It's good.
Thanks, Murray.
Uh-oh.
Way to spare more pain and more loss. The only way. These millstones no longer mark our national mourning. These milestones, I should say, no longer mark our national mourning.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's bitter. When there are clouds,
What's my name? My name is my name.
you'll get by if you smile.
Incredible. With these powers, I could be a superhero!
Let me have it. I want it. Being let out by Captain Fritz. There's a person. There is Lee. He's been shot. He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot. There's a man with a gun. Absolute panic. Absolute panic here in the basement of Dallas Police Headquarters. Detectives have their guns drawn. There is no question about it. Oswald has been shot at point-blank range, fired into his stomach.
This is such a crock of shit. Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay.
Our villain of the day.
Smile.
Because
Oh,
the
your
Royal Death
heart
Racket
is
has
aching.
their spies and
Smile.
puppets stacked throughout the entire
Even
world. Pretty much
though
every
it's
government,
breaking.
religion, and corporate establishment
When there are
around the entire
clouds,
planet. Removing them
in the sky,
by force wouldn't work because they possess this very tricky little self-destruct mechanism. Our entire system was built around the Treaty of Tordesillas, a legal document produced by that corrupt Borgia Pope in the 1500s, which gave ownership of the Americas to the Kingdom of Spain and ownership of the rest of the world to the Kingdom of Portugal, essentially like a line drawn down the middle of the Atlantic. Cadet branches of the Royal Death Racket currently hold the legal claims to both, meaning they own the entire world, in their eyes at least. And they use the treaty as the foundations of all other economic and political systems across the globe. So kind of designed to where if they were overthrown by force, it would cut the legs out from our system and trigger a major global catastrophe. So couldn't do that. Meaning that, theoretically, the only way to defuse this self-destruct mechanism would be to get someone with a malevolent claim to take back that Spanish throne and to neutralize that treaty with some carefully crafted legislation. To do that, one would need a mighty military behind them, as the royals have extraterrestrial future weapons and entrenched assassin squads surrounding the globe. So the DIA needed a seated president and a bloodline descendant of, say, House Aragon, maybe? To defeat and destroy the Royal Death Racket once and for all. Since the Royal Death Racket consolidated much of its military power in the United States, which it controlled, they would need to seat a president who was aware of the mission, strong enough to endure the onslaught he would endure, and smart enough to protect the Spanish bloodline descendant to the throne long enough for the royal claim to be unwound. Enter Donald Trump, a TV star businessman with a lifetime of experience pushing through obstacles like government corruption and organized crime to become a billionaire, and a lifetime of experience being relentlessly attacked by the media. Ideal candidate for the goal line stand of the millennium in 2016. Now, there are many haters out there that like to tease us QAnoners over Trump's supposed 87D game of chess. What those haters don't yet realize is that this, my friends, is more like a 10 billion D game of chess, not an 87D one. But they will realize that soon enough. And Trump, to be frank, has been way better than expected, in my opinion, because he not only defeated the Royal Death Cult, he also managed to turn the tables on his domestic political opponents when he baited them into setting two precedents that would ultimately lead to their own demise. Precedent number one, the precedent of investigating political opponents for treason. Precedent number two, maliciously prosecuting former directors of intel agencies. Yeah, Democrats, you know that guy that you railroaded over the past few years? You know, you changed the reports to a bunch of unfair stuff? I think his name was, oh yeah, that's right, Michael Flynn. Yeah, that guy is actually the ex-head of DIA. In case you guys didn't know, the DIA is actually a massive government intelligence agency similar to the CIA, except for instead of being run by bumbling buffoons, it's run by battle-hardened killers. Whoops! Sucks to suck, donkeys. Now, most of you Q haters probably still won't believe us, even after John Durham formally prosecutes Comey, Clapper, and Brennan. And you're gonna shriek and scream and moan and whine that democracy is ending, even though it technically just begun. So tell you what, let's just settle it this way. By demanding the declassification and release of all of those JFK documents. You know, the ones that were supposed to come out 2 years ago? Yet for some unexplainable reason, we are still not allowed to see. 57 years later. 57 years later. If I'm wrong, and there is no conspiracy, then release the documents, like tomorrow! And if they won't release them, then maybe we should all be asking, why the hell not? I mean, come on, lefties! JFK was your guy! If Trump was assassinated, I can guarantee you that we would not wait 57 years to raise hell. Why don't you? Food for thought.